Okay, this is week 9, Wednesday, semester 2 for solving equations with modeling. So this one, you should have 3 rectangles, which is what you have, and then plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, 4. I don't know what that's right there. Make sure you erase that. Equals 10. So you have 3x plus 4 equals 10. Subtract 4 on both sides. This part cancels. You're left with 3x equals 6. Divided by 3 on both sides, x equals 2, which is your answer. And of course, if you're checking it, all you have to do is plug the 2 back into the original equation. So 3 times 2 plus 4 equals 10. Let's see if this does equal to 10. Does it equal to 10? 6 plus 4 is 10, so you know you did it right. All right, next one. Here, you're supposed to have 3x. 3x is 3 rectangles. So you can write your rectangles however you want. And then you see how it's minus 7? 1, put a minus. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 equals 2. Do you see that? 3x minus 7 equals 2. The way that we do this is opposite of a minus 7 is a plus 7. So when you add that on both sides, this part cancels. Bring down the 3x. 2 plus 7 is 9. How do you get rid of the 3? What's opposite of a times by 3? Yeah, so when you do that, that 3 cancels. Bring down the x. X equals 3. So when you check this, you take this 3 and you plug this back into the original equation where x is. So 3 times 3 minus 7. Does that equal 2? Yes, it does. So you know you already did it right. So then on the back of this is the back page, okay? 7a. 7a just means you have 7 rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's x, 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 x. Plus 4. Plus 4 means you have plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see that? Equals 4a. So you have 4 rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then you have 1 plus sign. Do you see that? What do you have on both sides? You have 1 here, 1 on the left, and 1 on the right. Another one on the right, another one on the left. Another one on the right, another one on the left, another one on the right, another one on the left. Do you see the rectangles there? You can cancel these rectangles. Do you see that? So when you cancel those rectangles, how many rectangles do you have left on the left side? 1, 2, 3. 3x. Do you see that? Okay, now let's take a look at the other squares. For the squares, you have 1 square on 1 square. Do you see that? Let's cancel that. So when you cancel that, this becomes a 0, and you have 1, 2, 3. 3 squares on the left. Do you see that? Okay, so 3x plus 3 equals 0. You're like, okay, so what's my answer? Minus 3 on both sides. Do you see that? That part cancels. 3x, or a, not x, a. Sorry, this is not x. You need to go back and, hold on. I don't want to cancel everything here. Hold on. So that part's canceled. You need to go back and just rewrite it as a. These are all a's, not x's. Okay. So 3a equals 3 divided by 3, a equals 1, right? I got that answer from modeling. Now, if I did this over here, you always move the smaller variable. And the way we do that is so we don't have negatives, okay? Between 7a and 4a, which one's smaller? 4. Opposite of a positive 4a is a minus 4a. If you move that 4a, you got to move this 4, okay, to the right side. So minus the 4 on the right side. 4a cancels, 4 cancels. Do you see that? 7 minus 3 or 4a is a 3a. 1 minus 4 is a negative 3. Do you see that? Oh, you know what? I subtracted. That should be a negative. Sorry, I forgot the negative 1. Divided by 3 on both sides. What's a equal to? Negative 1. So let's check my answer. When you check your answer, you take this negative 1 and you plug it into here in the a and here in the a, right? Because there's 2 a's there, right? So you have 7 times negative 1 plus 4. Does that equal 4 times negative 1 plus 1? That's -7 plus 4. That's -4 plus 1. Does they equal each other? Yes, it does. Okay. I'm gonna go over one more question, then I have to go. This one, I'm just gonna solve it for you. We'll do the modeling later. So with this one, you distribute the 2, right? So you have 8a plus 4 equals combine like terms on the right side. Do you see how there's a 4x and a 2x? You can combine those. 4 plus 2x is 6x minus 2. Oh, that's not an a, it's an x. Which one's a smaller variable? 8x or 6x? If it's 6x, you minus a 6x on both sides. Minus a 6x on both sides, what ends up happening is we're going to go ahead and cancel that, right? So then 8x minus 6x is 2x plus 4 equals -2. Which number are going to move? When you divide it, what's x? So let's check my answer. When you check your answer, you take that -3, you plug it in here, here, and here. Do you see that? So then when I do that, what I'm going to have is 2 times 4 times -3 plus 2 equals 4 times -3 minus 2 plus 2 times -3, right? So 4 times -3 is -12 plus 2 equals 4 times -3 is -12 minus 2. 2 times -3 is -6. Parenthesis first, 2 times -10 equals -12 minus 2 is -14. -14 minus 6 is -20. What's 2 times -10? Does it equal each other? Yes, it does. Okay, so that's how you would check. This was really fast, so you know, watch this video again. Now, if you're to do this with modeling, let me just show you how you'll do that. There's a 2, right? So you will just do 1, 2, 3, 4, right? X, 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 X. Like that, okay? Put a bracket. Equals 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. X, 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 X. Minus 2. Minus 2 means that there's squares. 1, 2, right? But then plus 2x. So there's 2 more. Like this. Does that make sense? When you have the 2 right here, instead of having 4 rectangles, you take that 4 rectangle, you double it, which makes it a rectangle. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, that's how you would do it. And that concludes your video.